Now the last one, and we'll go really quickly here, is pantheism or Eastern religions, and they are the tsunami in your classroom. I used to tell people, how many of you have friends who say, I'm spiritual and not religious? Ah, just a few of you. Okay. I used to say that all the time, and this is what it meant. It meant I was better than you because I really didn't need any silly religion to be good. I told you how good I was. I had a desire for personal power. I had a desire to be seen as good without being confrontational. I thought I could be good without religion, and I believed that all religions ultimately lead to the same place. That's the root of this. That's one of the roots of this. And of course, we're connected to the environment. Man is not higher than your puppy dog or the tree outside the building, right? We're just all made from this one spirit. Okay, so here's some of the beliefs of pantheist and Eastern and New Age religion. There is one substance called spirit. Okay, so now they're not naturalists, right? They're not naturalists because they don't just believe in natural phenomena. They do believe in spiritual phenomenon. We're all spiritual sentient beings, which they mean is good. No species is above the other. All the universe is spiritual first. The spiritual is power. There's an absence of the concept of evil. The spiritual is supernatural, and humans can learn to control the spirit world. And desire, in Eastern religions, desire blocks you from spiritual enlightenment. This is exactly the opposite of Christianity. God wants you, He wants you to be able to know who you are enough that you have particular desires on your heart. And then He wants to give you those desires, because those desires in your heart make up your destiny. They're the reason you exist on the earth. They're the purpose for which you will work on the earth. And you'll be unhappy if you don't do it. But in Eastern religions, you're supposed to give that up through work, meditation work. So do Christians believe in the spiritual world? Yes. Paul talks about that. It's all through the Bible, but we'll use Paul here. The natural person he's talking about does not accept the things of the Spirit of God because they're folly to him. Because they are spiritually discerned. Spiritually discerned. The spiritual person judges all things, but is himself to be judged by no one. For who has understood the mind of the Lord so as to instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ. So there's in 2 Thessalonians, Paul's praying for people, and he wants their whole spirit, soul, and body to be kept blameless. So there's a spiritual man, through which God communicates His Spirit. There's a natural man, that's your soul, your mind, your will, and your emotions. And there's the carnal man in the bad sense, but also we have a body. You see these kind of flyers all the time. This is an actual flyer from, I think, last spring. They're all over the campuses. In fact, when I peeked in this room today to see what the room looked like, they were teaching this. So this is what it is. Now, this is Oprah Winfrey's religion. It really is. The books she chooses are always from this paradigm, and she has promoted it all over the world. So one of her books this year was called The Secret. It's a book written about all the secrets of the world by a 20-year-old. So I guess you guys are behind. You haven't written your book about Anyway, these are actual quotes from the summary of the book. Everything is energy. You are a spiritual being. Neither one of those would really be contradicted, particularly by Christianity. The universe emerges from thought. We are creators not only of our destiny, but of the universe. Okay, I bet that was a surprise to you, especially those of you in science. We're all connected and we're all one. Your power is in your thoughts. The only thing you need to do now is feel good. The time to enhance your magnificence is now, and this one might come as a surprise to you. We are in the midst of a glorious era. As we let go of limiting thoughts, we'll experience humanity's true magnificence. Do what you love. Now that you've learned the secret, what you do with it is up to you. Whatever you choose is right. The power is all yours. Okay, now you laughed at that. But I know, I mean, I'm in Starbucks a lot, right? And you see these conversations going on, and people are having these really serious conversations, and then all of a sudden, someone just says, whatever, right? I mean, you know this happens all the time. And that's like, okay, we've agreed that everybody's making up their own universe, right? Or we've just, you know, we're taking a break maybe and we're coming back to it later.
For more information about the Veritas Forum, including additional recordings and a calendar of upcoming events, please visit our website at veritas.org.